Wow, I am definitely still extremely surprised with how
We
much
don't even know where we
this
are
has
right now.
changed. Like from being a place that we spent like years. Just to give you a little bit of backstory, guys. Me and Shamina actually met working at LaGuardia Airport. So it's shocking how much this airport has changed right now. So much to the point to where I really don't even know exactly where I am. I don't think we know exactly where we are right now.
I had to look and question, did I book a flight to JFK or did I book LaGuardia? I had to question myself because it's not just LaGuardia, we know. But I don't think we landed in where we used to work, so that's why it feels weird. Looks like this is like a whole new terminal. But yeah, new LaGuardia.
It's really crazy.
Not LaGuardia.
What's going on, Expedition? Where are we, Shamina?
We're in New York.
We are in New York. So we just right now just left the apartment and we are about to head downtown.
And all I could see is everybody's front bumper is all messed up.
That's typical New York parking. You know how it is. You got to really make the best out of every space, and you got to watch your step to make sure that you don't fall. Like I just did right there.
So right now we are in Elmhurst, New York.
I think our first stop is probably going to be Times Square, just so that we can take Zaya, which she has never really been there. And from there we'll go somewhere else. You know, one of the things that I really love about New York is how you can walk sometimes in some places, like here in Queens, and you can actually get your fruit like stands like this one. Let me just show you guys around what they have. When we get back, we're definitely gonna have to make a stop because I'm planning on getting a few of those avocados back to Texas from New York for sure. So we're heading over right now to get the train passes, and we're gonna jump into train 7. We're about to head downtown and see what kind of stuff we can find over there. Right now we are stopped at the 90th and Roosevelt Avenue. I'm about to jump in the 7 train. Some more avocados right here. Oh, that smells so good.
We are approaching the station. Please stand away from the platform edge.
All right, so Shamina's gonna show you guys now the process to actually buy a Metro card at the subway station. Let's see if she can remember, because she said it's been a really long time, so I don't know if she really remembered the process of the machine, but we'll see how she does. We got the first
Got a
one.
Metro card.
New York Metro card. Looks like a Metro card.
That's what you use to take the train. Don't bend it.
All right, so we're gonna finish this process, get on the train, and we'll catch up with you guys later when we get downtown. That's actually our train, but that one goes local. For those of you guys who are not from New York, sometimes you're going to get your local train, which means it's going to make all the stops in all the different places. And then you're also going to get your express train, which is going to be skipping some of the stops, and it's going to stop only on your main locations. Like I said, you can get a local train. So pay attention to the announcement so that you know exactly the train that you're going to be getting into. So just keep that in mind for those of you guys who have never been in New York or are planning to visit New York. Make sure to pay attention to the announcements so know exactly what train are you guys going to be getting into. Are you going local? Are you going express? Make sure you ask yourself those questions. It might make a difference on the time that you're going to take to get to your destination. Just, you guys, something funny that just happened. Me and Shamina were talking about back when we used to live in New York, how we used to have to run
When you hear the train.
when you hear the train, and then by the time you catch it up the stairs, like you would be like all out of breath. And sometimes you see the bus that you need to take and it's making the stop, and you like running to make sure that you don't miss the bus because you got to get to work on time. And it was such a like exciting times, I must say. But how times has changed now. You know, you're a completely different state with a completely different
Lifestyle.
transportation system, lifestyle, and now it's as much as just going and open your garage door, hop into your car and drive to your job.
You don't even have to.
Other than
outside.
really have to run, you know what I mean? Like we used to do back to when we used to live in New York. Lifestyle is so different, and I just wanted to like tell you guys so you guys can see like the difference on what each state
You didn't.
really is about when it comes down for transportation. We never really own a car. I don't think we needed to own a
I wouldn't
car,
want to
like,
own a car in New York.
It's like we never really had the need, but now in Texas it's like it's a necessity. Like you cannot
And
just survive without a car.
Jonathan dad
So.
was telling us, take the car and just use the car. We're like,
No, thank you.
No thanks. We're not trying to drive in New York. We're like Texas driver. They're pretty rough too, but New York, you got to be a beast to drive here, and people don't care. Like a pedestrian just walks in front of you and you
Yeah.
hit the person. We're not trying to get any risk.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're about to hop in the train right now. I do not want to record inside the train just because New Yorkers don't really like when you are recording with a camera inside the train. It's like a street law here in New York, so we'll see you guys when we get to our destination. So everybody, stay with us. So right away we just got off the train at Grand Central, New York, and we already see some stuff that looks good, and we're like, okay, what is this? We gotta go check it out. You look like a tourist in Grand Central.
You could go, yeah, I do look like a tourist, and I'm from here. But this is all, it feels all new when you're like gone and you have a whole different, like, what's the word I'm looking for? A whole different,
like a whole different perspective, like of everything.
Yeah, and you come back and you see all this stuff. You're like, oh, now you see why the tourists want to come see. I'm part of the tourists right now.
It's actually interesting now. When you live here, none of the stuff when you live in New York is interesting to you. But as soon as you move out and you come back, you can actually see the great city of New York. It's an interesting place.
I walked in Grand Central like a million times, and I never took the time to look at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the thing, when you live in New York, you really don't have time to stop and look at anything. It's like your life is so fast, everything happens in a rush, and you don't really have time to stop and pay attention to the details like you do when you come and you're a tourist. And that's why you talk with so many people out of the city and say, oh, you were in New York? Yeah, it's so amazing. And we're like, what is amazing about New York? But you really don't see it when you live here. When you live in New York, you do not see the great city of New York. That's a fact.
but let's see what we do. Let's see where we head out to next.
Yeah, let's get out of here. All right, y'all. Grand Central. And believe me when I tell you one thing,
Herbs are flowing free.
you get free herb tasting when you're walking on the streets
Your medical-
like never before. Wow. Alright guys, so we made it to Times Square. We're just here just taking a few shots and showing Saga the entire Times Square experience. I guess it's one of those places in the world that you gotta visit at least once. So we're just here for a minute.
This is a memory. Stand right here.
I've never seen in New York, but I think it's worth trying it.
Never tried it. So what do you recommend?
Okay, so obviously the chicken, since it's your first time, our spaghetti is like the major thing that everybody loves. Yes, spaghetti. And our french fries, we also have adobo rice.
Hey guys, alright, so we made a quick pit stop at Times Square to try this place where they have like a amazing, from what I've heard, it's a really good chicken, and we took it simple. So I just ordered a quick chicken sandwich and something that I think it was really interesting, the peach mango pie from Jollibee. So I'm excited to go ahead and try this and let's see what's all the hype about. Looks pretty nice.
So they say it's better than Chick-fil-A.
They say it's really good, so I don't know what the hype is about, but I definitely want to give it a try. Expedition style.
Is it better than Chick-fil-A?
Better than Chick-fil-A.
Really? Okay, tell me what you're tasting, because I never even heard of this
The
brand.
chicken is perfectly cooked. It's super juicy. The sauce is really good. The seasoning is on point. The ingredients, the bun is really good. But the flavor of the chicken, I can't compare with anybody else. It has its own like unique taste to it. It's really well seasoned. I'm loving this sandwich, y'all. It's really, really good.
Okay, Zaya. What do you think about the chicken?
I'm doing it.
What?
Which means yummy.
Yummy, yummy to your tummy.
Take a bite.
Cheers.
Yummy, yummy to your tummy.
Cheers.
I did.
No.
Yum, yum, yum.
Alright guys, so this is why we actually stop at this place. Somehow they found a way to combine two of my favorite fruits in a pie at this place. Peach and
I
mango.
can't wait to hear what you
Y'all know I gotta stop for this. So this is the whole reason why we'll stop here. Not to say that chicken was not outstandingly good. The chicken sandwich was actually really good. So
nice.
I'm not gonna say it's anything special. It's, you know, it's just your regular pie from, you know, a fast food place. Nothing special. It's
Nothing
okay.
special?
It's okay.
Let me get a bite.
Surf chicken.
I'm the opposite. I actually like pie. It's actually really good.
You really like it?
It's like
Do the
crispy.
honors. It is really crispy.
Yeah, it's like a super crispy,
It's really crispy.
but light.
You know what? I guess I was looking for the actual pieces of fruits to be mixed in there, like little chunks of mango,
yeah,
little
yeah.
chunks of peach.
I forgot about her.
But
I
yeah.
forgot I got a kid. I gotta share.
Crispy pie.
You still have chicken in your mouth? Zaya loves mango too, so she's probably gonna like it.
Okay. What do you think? Okay, thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. All right.
She
So
likes it.
Shamina likes it.
Jonathan thinks it's
I
alright.
think that's a win. I think so. I think. Yeah, double thumbs up.
Double
Okay,
thumbs
so double thumbs up for her. I think it's just okay. Now, Shamina did mention something really important. This is probably the crispiest
It's
that
like
I
a
ever
light
tried.
crispy pie.
My thing is, I would have loved to try some like chunks of fruits in it. It's not bad. And I was really impressed with the chicken sandwich, like I said before. So,
Last bite goes to
last
the
bite.
winner.
All right, y'all. See you guys later. All right, y'all. We are here at the pizza place that Shamina wanted to try. So, what did you hear about this place?
No, you can't come to New York without trying pizza. So we found a pizza spot. Garlic nuts.
Garlic nuts. I used to love garlic nuts.
So hello. It's a grandma slice, right? Let's do the grandma one down right there. Looks delicious. What do you want?
Pick one for me.
And what's the most popular one?
Buffalo chicken, square pepperoni.
You want pepperoni? The pepperoni. Wait, actually, hold on. 'Cause that one is like a square one. We want to do like a. That's fine. And that's it. Yeah.
We got pizza, y'all.
So we ordered a grandma pizza, classic cheese. We asked the guy what's recommended, what's like the most popular one. He said like this is one of them, and some original garlic nuts. So Zaya wanted garlic nuts. She never had them, so she's gonna have garlic nuts. Oh, they're big.
Look good. Little meaty pepperonis.
This is fine. Okay, y'all, this is my favorite New York pizza. Grandma slice. I haven't had this in 2015. How long? 2015 to 2020. What are we? 2023?
8 years.
Oh, wow.
I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it.
What did you try? The garlic nuts?
It's a good grandma.
Good.
Good grandma slice.
Nice. I'm going to try Shamina's grandma.
That's like my favorite pizza.
the sauce. It's very, it tastes like a very earthy tomato, so it's actually a really, really good pizza. I like it. I don't need presentation for this one. Typical New York cheese pizza, the size of your face as promised. Alright, y'all. Like I said, no presentation. New York sloppy cheese pizza. Let's go.
Hits the spot as usual. And honestly, New York pizza is really like the most basic pizza there is.
There's really nothing extraordinary about New York pizza. It's just the fact that you're getting something, like I said, it's a typical quick New York snack to go. It's just grab a quick pizza and a kind of Coke and just go about your day. It's just like, it's just the typical tradition of it. That's really all it is. Let's go.
How's the garlic nut?
It's just how I remember. Buttery, garlicky.
They even use the sauce.
Buttery, garlicky.
You're supposed to dip it in the
Just
sauce.
what a garlic nut supposed to. It's pretty good.
So I'm gonna have the garlic nut with some little marinara sauce. Zaya's having it too. That didn't take nothing. Oh, that marinara is good. Last thing.
Alright, y'all. I'm about to try this greasy, cheesy pepperoni New York. Way to go. Mmm. Did y'all heard that crunch?
Oh my
I hope
god.
y'all heard that. Alright, yo, this is it.
So we ended up ordering.
Chicharrón Dominicano. We got from New York. This is one of the one of the things that we came to New York to actually taste. So you can see Shamina's face already. She's ready to jump into it.
Well, I'm sending it to my brother-in-law so he can see what he's missing.
His brother lives in Hawaii, so this is
My brother-in-law.
Oh, not to your brother, to your brother-in-law. Oh, you mean to my brother?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. We are ready to dig into this, guys. This is one of those things that we wanted to taste as soon as we landed. So right now we are at my dad's apartment in New York, having some wine, and we just got our.
Chicharrón. That's the new way.
Yeah, we just got our Uber Eats. They just brought us the food. It's not too far from the location, but we wanted to just like stay home and just relax today, and that's what we're doing. So we're about to dig into this chicharrón right now and see if it's still the same way that I remember. I cannot wait to taste this stuff, guys. Let me get a bite of this tostones.
Cause look how muddy this dog is. Look how muddy the dog is. Look how muddy the dog is.
So,
I'm gonna wash him.
for those of you guys who don't know, or maybe don't know what tostones is, it's actually fried green plantain. That's really what tostones is. So those of you guys who have never tried it before, you should definitely give it a shot. I'm trying to get the light. Sorry that I'm moving the camera a lot, but I'm trying to get the right light. I got lights all over the place except in the right places. But yeah, this is what basically tostones is, which is, like I said before, it's like fried green plantain. It's a very, very common, typical Puerto Rican, Dominican kind of food. We make mofongo with it. We make what we call tostones or plátano fritos with it. So it goes like perfect with chicharrón or any kind of fried food. So join us, at least watch us while we eat this. This is yuca. Put in the place for you guys. Now this one is already decorated with some onion in it. It's like some sort of fried pickled onion. And this is yuca. This is another very typical, this is more common, right? Some people call it cassava. So it's a very common, it's the root of a plant.
In my country, it's cassava.
Yeah, it's kind of like a potato, but just like a different type. It is also a root of a plant, just like the potato is. It's very tasty, it's very delicious. I would definitely encourage you guys to go ahead and try this. Where did we get this food? It's actually a special place. It's a very Dominican oriented place, I'll say, that we have here in Queens, New York. It's called La Cabaña. So if you guys are around town by 82nd Street, Junction Avenue in Roosevelt, that would be the place for you guys to try it. You can just go ahead and go to your Yelp. You can just Google La Cabaña, Queens, New York, and you'll be able to hit this place where you're gonna be able to taste one of the most delicious, one of the most tasty chicharrón that you probably are going to find in the area. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to dig right into it. And what is chicharrón? It's like fried pork. It's a deep fried pork with skin. So you guys can see there, with skin. Super, super, super delicious, super yummy. The way to eat it, just like that. I do like to put a little bit of lime on mine, just to make it more tastier. Really good, guys. Definitely recommend for you guys to try this place. In the meantime, your Expedition family is gonna dig into this. I'll see you guys later. So Ayo, we're here. One of our traditional spaces when we used to live in New York is Martha's Country Bakery. The girls are already waiting in front of it, so let's see what is it there. We like so much. That's a quick preview.
The berry Napoleon.
See the one with the.
I feel like I want to watch a whole one of those things. Just indulge it.
Oh, look at that one with the. Look at that one.
my god, all this was so delicious. It's been so long since I came to this place, but it's definitely something to remember. This place is delicious. Oh yeah, there's gelato. Alright. I am so confused right now what I want to get, babe.
Pudding, maybe. They have banana chocolate chip bread pudding, and they have apple cinnamon bread pudding, raisin bread pudding.
Dude, I'm so confused. I'm on like 20 things right now. I think I'm gonna stick to the...
I would have if I was just getting a video of all this stuff.
that caramel cheesecake. I gotta try that. It looks so good. Guys, I have a problem right now. There's so many things that I want to try that I can't make up my mind exactly what do I want to eat today on Martha's. So
You want to sit there on the
we're gonna check the menu and see.
Okay. Patiently waiting for my Dairy Napoleon. So I don't know if Jonathan told you guys, back in the days we used to come here on our
I'm waiting for
little
my
date,
butter.
like what, after, no, like when we get paid, like every 2 weeks, we used to come to do Martha's. We used to get a candle and eat lunch in Buffalo Wild Wing, which we notice is closed right now. There's no more Buffalo Wild Wing, so now we're just waiting for Martha's.
Yep. What did you order?
Berry Napoleon and a caramel macchiato.
And Pasaya?
She got a toasted croissant
Yeah,
and
I'm waiting
some
for it.
Nutella hot chocolate.
I got the dulce de leche cheesecake with a double shot latte. I'm super excited. Service is a little bit slow because they're busy and they don't have a lot of people. So we're just sitting here waiting for a few minutes so far, about 20 minutes. So hopefully it will not take long, but super excited to get all the food.
Science, Nutella's hot chocolate, Jonathan's caramel. I don't know what you got. What did you get? Caramel?
Caramel latte.
And then I got caramel macchiato. Okay, hold on. Let me set you up over there. Ooh,
So good.
awesome. Thank you so much. Going. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
I cannot wait to dig into it.
Oh, look at the vanilla.
It's free trip.
Look at my lips. How they put love on it. Zaya, you're making a mess.
Well, you said to leave the stuff on the top so I can mess around with it.
No, that was just me talking. That's not for real. Try to just eat the whipped cream.
Alright, so I'm ready to dig in to this stuff.
I need to take my picture, you know? Because what's a food vlog without a food picture? So I gotta get my, and they decorate it so cute. You see?
Yeah.
They put love. Okay, you
Wait to try
guys.
this coffee. One of the best latte that I've ever had. So I was looking forward to come over here for this, I'll tell you.
Good.
This is delicious. It's really, 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 really good.
And then Zaya's having her croissant over there.
Destroying that croissant.
And let's see. This is a cheesecake.
It's a dulce de leche cheesecake. One of my favorites.
Good.
Taste the butter.
This is, to me, how a cheesecake should be. This is what I look for when I get a cheesecake. Delicious. Cheers, guys.
Time to dig into my caramel macchiato. It's a little bit noisy in here, so I don't know if you guys can hear. That's a good macchiato. Let me take another sip. Hold on. I haven't had coffee in like 2 days. And this is my favorite.
I cleaned off the bun. Now we're going to
So the way I eat mine, I'm gonna have to cover the nice decorations, but I usually flip it and then just cut it.
You ate it with the fork upside down.
I haven't had this in forever.
Hey, you're eating it with the fork upside
You
down.
wanna taste the berry?
See, that's good as you remember.
I wish everyone could taste so good as this.
I know. This place is special though.
And it didn't change.
This place in New York holds a special place in our hearts.
I was scared they were gonna go down with like whole coronavirus and stuff, but they actually still the same. So
Yeah.
thumbs up for that.
Everything is delicious. I recommend everything in this place.
Wow.
Thumbs up to my croissant, everybody.
She's super happy with her croissant. Yeah.
Salad.
I think if there's a
Salad cheers.
It's a must-try pastry.
Salad cheers.
if there's a place in New York that definitely holds a special place in our hearts, it's definitely Martha's Cafe. We just love everything from here. It's everything is so good. I'll tell you. I can't stop eating the cheesecake, guys.
You should taste one. Taste one.
Let the good stuff keep coming in. Wow. That is so good. I don't know how they do it.
They're the
But I'm
only
telling
place
you.
that makes it.
You want to tell them exactly where we at?
I'll put the description in the...
We're gonna put the place in the description because if you come to Queens, guys, you have to stop by Martha's Bakery. It's just amazing. It's fantastic, guys. So we're gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna go ahead and finish up our coffee before it gets cold, and keep going in our trip to New York and taking you guys along with us. So you guys stay safe, and we'll see you guys later. And just like that, we out of Martha's, heading over to our next spot. And help Zaya to eat that ice cream right now, and we'll catch up when we get to White Castle, which is the stuff that we have to make because somebody that I know from New York, you know, it's really missing White Castle.
As silly as
White Castle, y'all. We'll see you guys there.
So this is a unboxing of White Castle. Zai says White Castle is not fun. She never been here. That's my jalapeno. You see, it's super basic.
It's a burger.
They're so tiny.
Yeah, they're little teeny tiny burger, I told you.
They're too tiny for me to
Well,
eat.
take it outside.
They're too tiny for me to
So
eat.
you guys, this is like a classic.
Look, I flattened out the whole straw.
Onion regular burger.
Gotta try.
But they're so good. Let's see.
Let me be the judge of that.
Worth it? Did you miss the taste?
It's White Castle. Is that right?
So you didn't miss it.
Alright guys. Number 4 White Castle burger down. I mean, there's really absolutely nothing special about these burgers, but they're good. The White Castle burgers, Charmaine is a huge fan. I could eat them. I mean, this is my number 4 already down, so I recommend White Castle. It is what it is.
I've been waiting to eat White Castle. Oh, actually, I didn't eat my jalapeno. They used to make this one with like little crunchy jalapenos. It doesn't look like they make it. It looks like they put jalapeno cheese now.
White Castle.
It's such a simple little burger. Oniony, cheesy, beefy. It's like the perfect food when you drank all night in New York. You come and you
Which
sit
you
and
have
eat
not
20.
been doing.
You come and you sit down and you have like 20 White Castles. So good. And we don't get it in Texas. The only way you get it in Texas is if you buy
The
it
frozen
in
ones.
Walmart frozen. So I've been dying to have White Castle.
A fresh White Castle. Yep. Alright. Cheers, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and put these burgers down, and we see you guys in the next spot.